You know, I have a quick question for everybody. Have you ever done something that you felt like it wasn't worth it, you got used, or whatever the case is? Like, for example, ladies, have you ever gave your time to a man and come to find out that this man wasn't the kind of man that you wanted, so you felt, you felt some type of way? I'm not a woman, so I can't say how you might feel. But you felt some type of way because you gave your time, energy to this person that you felt like didn't deserve it. How did that make you feel? And fellas, have you ever spent money on a woman, come to find out she's not the woman you want, so you felt used? And in today's world where times are still uncertain, we still post-pandemic, where the times were very uncertain. People didn't know how they were going to pay their bills. People didn't know how they were going to eat. They're going to have their job the next day or what. And people are still suffering that to this day. Wouldn't you want to spend your time, your money wisely these days? Shouldn't that have taught us a lesson to be careful with everything that we're doing right now? I know it taught me that. And I thank God I'm blessed that I did not lose my job during the pandemic. I was still able to provide for my family. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this here. When you have these certain times, I think you will want to try to save your money, invest your money, manage it a lot better, things of such. Hence, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy right here spent over $62,000 in 1 month on Ruby Rose. It was actually $62,321 and some odd change in 1 month, just to look at her on a website. See, when OnlyFans first started, it wasn't what it is today. When OnlyFans first started, it was like for those starving artists, like people trying to break into the music industry, trying to become successful actors or painters or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what it is today. But since it is that now, when you hear OnlyFans, the first thing coming to your mind is adult entertainment. Back to my point, this guy spent over $62,000. Look, I want y'all to look at the picture and look at the first 5 words. Ruby Rose ran into her #1 spender. No. He didn't meet up with her, ran into. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Even y'all ladies, I want you to pay attention to that. I'm going to get into that in a second, but let me get back to this. He spent over $62,000. Want you to pay attention to this picture. He don't even get a hug. He don't get a kiss on the cheek. He don't get a chance to look at it, what he been spending his money on. He now have a chance to see it in person. He don't even get that. He don't get to sniff it. He don't get to touch it. He don't get to get him a little piece of it. He don't get anything. She don't shake his hand, nothing. And I'm not saying all of that stuff is supposed to happen, so let's go and throw it out the window. I'm just saying, like I said in the beginning, when you spend that kind of money, you would expect to get something of value in return. And what I mean about that is this. There are plenty of websites out there you can look at it for free. You can look at Ruby Rose for free. There are plenty of websites out there where you can look at a whole bunch of celebrities for free. Look at some women that look better than her. They're more sexier than her for free. Just saying. Now, let me get into what I was trying to say here. Ruby Rose ran into her #1 spender. That's not safe. That's not safe. Think about that. Yeah, ladies, you might be getting that money, but that's not safe. At what cost are you getting this money from these strangers? And like I said in the beginning, you spend all of this money, this man is going to want something in return. I'm just saying, I'm a guy. I know I spend my hard-earned money, my precious time. I'm going to want something in return. If I don't feel like I'm getting something in return, I feel used. I feel mistreated. I feel stupid. You know, I feel like I got taken advantage of, and it don't feel right. You see what I'm saying? For example, I've only been to a strip club 2 times in my whole life. I'm damn near 50 years old. Only been twice. The first time I wanted to see what everybody was talking about, because at that time I had a bunch of co-workers talking about they going to the strip club, they finna have some fun, they finna do this, blah, blah, blah. I had never been, so I wanted to see what it was about. Man, I was like, man, I ain't never going to no strip club ever again. If I want to listen to some loud music, I turn the damn music up at home. If I want to see a girl shake her ass, hell, I put on a rap video. I don't drink, so I gotta cut that out. Hell, I already paid for the damn drinks in my refrigerator. You know, sodas or tea or water. I don't drink alcohol, so you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, spend money on a lap dance. I get my woman, you know what I'm saying, to give me a lap dance. Hell, at least the money is staying basically with me. I'm like, what, man? But I ended up going a second time because it was a friend's birthday party. That second time, I didn't spend nothing except for the door charge to get in. That's it. And still was pissed off I had to spend that. You see, what I'm trying to say is, I would took that $62,321 and I think it was like 37 cents, whatever. I'm trying to get exact for y'all, but because I looked the story up and I saw exactly everything. But anyway, I would have took that money and started me a small business. I would have took that money and invested it. Because like I said, what if another pandemic was to happen? Something worse than what we just went through a couple of years ago. What would happen? A lot of people is wishing they would have spent their money more wisely because of the pandemic. I'm not going to lie, it taught me a lesson to spend my money a little bit more wiser, to be more cautious with my money. Not telling this guy what to do. I'm not even making fun of this guy. I'm just saying, what are you getting in return for $62,000? To look at her on the internet? You could look at that stuff for free. There's one thing that people have, that a lot of other women on OnlyFans have said why they stopped. There's one thing that all of them have in common. I mean, several, but I'm going to name this one thing. You could do your content online, on OnlyFans. Somebody will record it and upload it to another website. A lot of girls on OnlyFans have said that. So they're not getting that money. For example, let's just say John saw Ruby Rose on the internet doing her thing. Right? John recorded it and uploaded it to some other adult content website. Now Mike get to see that for free without paying for it. A lot of women have complained about that. My point is, I'm not telling this guy what to do with his money. It's his, he do what he want. And I'm not making fun of the guy. My point is, What are you getting in return for that you can't get from any other woman on this earth? Think about it.